ये जो फेम की लाइफ है, it's like a किराए का घर.
What was the feeling when you came home after meeting Karan Aujla?
Meet Pavani, who is reimagining Indian heritage with her own modern twist take on it. She's known for intricate paintings of women in jewelry, which are loved by people all around the world.
I'm in this different world. It's like I'm on a drug.
There's audience for everything, especially in a country like India.
If I see it at someone's house, then I know this person has really good taste and a very big pocket also.
Do you think art can be learned with a lot of practice, or is it something you're born with?
Just because it's not viral doesn't mean it's not relevant.
So, Pavani, my first question for you is that if I were to ask you that describe yourself, but don't tell us your ambition, your occupation, your religion, your status, how would you describe yourself?
I'm a bird.
Bird?
Yeah.
What kind of bird?
I'm a peacock.
A peacock with nice blues and greens.
Yeah.
Why a peacock?
It's the most beautiful bird.
I've seen you paint a lot of peacocks as well.
Yeah.
Can you tell our audience about your painting style, your art, and how would you describe yourself as a professional?
I'm a creator. I paint, I sculpt, and I love painting women. And my subjects are mostly women all around me, female artists who've made a mark. Recently, I've been working on Amrita Shergill a lot, and there was a point in time where I used to just paint just women, but I started painting men also. So I think Dali is my inspiration right now. And I've done like a collaboration of Amrita Shergill and Dali in my recent works. And I think what I have created, according to me, is magic for me because I didn't expect it to turn out like that. Two icons of the world coming together in one frame.
With two very different individualities, two very different cultures.
Two different art styles,
Yeah.
two different eras, and there are peacocks in the painting. So yeah,
Why Amrita Shergill?
her works were pre-partition, so they had this feeling like she was also very women-centric, and she did a lot of self-portraits as well, also known as the Frida Kahlo of India.
Yeah.
And I feel now they're celebrating her a lot, but there was a time when I wouldn't say she was forgotten, but she wasn't spoken about a lot.
Yeah, she wasn't.
I'm also very inspired by Frida Kahlo, and I've made these paintings. Both of them are like chilling in Purani Delhi, and so I like creating ideas of today's age with these evergreen, iconic artists. And my art style is still it keeps revolving. And if you want to spot my painting, I feel jewelry is one element you will find in most of them. I love painting a lot of jewelry, and the jewelry mostly that I do is 3D, so it pops out of the canvas. And jewelry is also all Indian jewelry, like polkis and temple jewelry and jarao. And I like to represent my culture, my upbringing through my canvas, but with a modern twist in it.
You know, you can tell a lot about a person from what they paint.
Yeah.
And you painting iconic women, Frida Kahlo and now Amrita Shergill, two very strong personalities. It also shows, that what kind of a person are you? Like art is just expression of what you are feeling and what you are seeing, and then you wanted to have your own taste, like you are mixing Indian culture with it, like you said, chilling in Purani Delhi.
Yeah.
Like any particular moment you can recall that इस time पे मुझे पता था that I want to be an artist.
Since I was a child.
Since you were a child, it was that clear.
Yeah, like I remember pehle I wanted to be an astronaut because Kalpana Chawla, at that time we were growing up and seeing her. Then after that, I think I moved on to being an air hostess just because I wanted to travel a lot. And I was always this tall child in my class. And then I thought, like, air hostess, we see the glam part, but
I think at every woman or every girl you once dreamt of being an air hostess because of the glamorous and the jazzy part.
My nanny was an air hostess.
Oh.
20 years in Air India. So I heard her stories and she traveled the world that time. And it used to look very fancy, but then I realized there's a lot of work in it also. It's not just getting ready and traveling the world. But I think since 2004, 2005, I had decided I want to become an artist. I didn't know how, but I wanted to become an artist. And I did not see a lot of children growing up around me who wanted to become artists. So I had nowhere to take my inspiration from or guidance from. So it was like just me against the world. And I had a very good art teacher who used to teach me at home, and I had very good art teachers in school. So they were my only guiding force.
Do you think art can be learned with a lot of practice, or is it something you're born with?
Skill can be learned.
Yeah.
Creativity is something I feel you're born with.
Hmm.
Your taste for aesthetic, for color, for like art is actually like you said, like it reflects your personality. So what I create is something that I have grown up with, I have seen around me. That's what comes on a canvas through me. So it's actually you're painting something that already exists, but in your creative way.
I think creative people have this thing that they're always looking for defects or something that can be done better, and that's the whole reason that they are like this. Like, अगर सब कुछ perfect ही है, सब कुछ as it is ही है, then how would you create something different from it? No. Like if I'm seeing this mug and everything is fine, then it's just okay, जैसा चल रहा है चल रहा है. But if I think अच्छा ये better हो सकता है, या इसको इसका handle में भी 2 handle कर दे, 3 handle कर दे, इसको मैं ऐसे कर कुछ और कर दूँ.
See, that's creativity.
So I think creative people have a thing कि इसमें हम और better क्या कर सकते हैं, या ये खराब है, या ये missing है.
See, there's no good art or bad art.
Yeah. It's very subjective.
Yeah.
Very subjective.
To you, something could be perfect. To me, something could be very wacky, and I wouldn't like it.
There's audience for everything.
Yeah.
Especially in a country like India.
Yeah.
So like when did you started, monetizing it, or when did you start treating it like a business? What was your first
Business started about 4 years ago. Before it was just like making paintings for my home, for my friends, for my relatives. I did sell a couple of few here and there, but like it wasn't like my profession. Like I wasn't earning money out of it.
So like where do you now showcase your work? Is it some galleries or it's some exhibition?
I am affiliated with a few galleries. They keep doing these group shows. So they choose 2, 3 of your works and then they display it. And if it gets sold, then they take commission out of it. Otherwise, there are these art exhibitions that keep happening in Delhi. So I do participate in them once in a while. And I have my own studio. So I have my own gallery space also. So
You were telling.
by appointment only. So if a client wants to come and see the paintings, because my paintings need to be seen live to actually experience how they look, because they're mostly 3D and they're very big works. They're like 6 feet diameter, 7 feet, 7 by 4. So you cannot see that through a website or Instagram. So to see my art and to feel it, you should come and see it.
What is the maximum hours you have spent to paint something, to paint a painting?
Before exhibitions and shows and all, I to stay in my studio only. Then I don't know what's day, what's night. So it gets very like, I don't know, I'm in this different world. It's like I'm on a drug. I don't know. It's that feeling.
High on paint.
Yeah. Because I don't know like what's going around me. My surroundings don't exist. It's just me and my art.
Have you counted some hours?
There's one painting that I am still working on. It's a painting on Sita and Ravan, and it's actually my take on the Sita Haran that was painted by Raja Ravi Verma, and it's a modern take of it. I started it, I think, somewhere around February. I still haven't been able to complete it. I mostly and usually start three or four works at one time. So I cannot exactly tell you how long one painting took because it's a process.
I think एक time पे एक painting banana gets you too much in that zone. If you're like making multiple things and your brain is going on, blood is going on in your body, fresh ideas are coming in. Nice. And since art is very subjective, how do you price your painting? Because किसी के लिए, as you said, it's like too good.
My paintings have a fixed price according to the size, and I usually work on circles only.
Any starting range?
I don't like, I have made paintings that are still available on my website. They're like 15,000 rupees, these 11,000 to 15,000. There are these small watercolors that I've done. But acrylics and all, I don't have like a fixed pricing for the size. Yes, I do. But I do stick to those pricing for a year and a half, and then I change it every year.
You said you only paint in circles.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Why?
Firstly, circles don't have corners, so there's a lot of movement in the painting. And also, I feel life is a circle, you start somewhere and then by the end of it, you end it at a point. And I feel like when people die, you shouldn't say that a person has died, you should say they've completed their circle. So I feel life is a circle and I love to paint on it.
Personally, I love circles. I have a tattoo of circle.
Wow.
And a lot of my personal designs and whenever I'm designing something, it's always in circle as well. Because I also believe in universe and deeds and everything is a circle at the end of the day.
Life comes full circle.
Like, what are these elements in your painting that if I'm looking at 100 paintings, I can identify, okay, this is painted by Pavani, any design element?
Eyes, I sometimes eliminate.
Very interesting thing. Why?
I feel when you paint eyes, you paint a specific person. And when you remove the eyes, you can imagine that person to be you. So there are a lot of women, there are a lot of men who relate to their mothers, themselves, when they see that art. Like if I'm painting a goddess Lakshmi without eyes, so a woman looking at it will also feel like a goddess Lakshmi. But I feel eyes can lie because when you're talking to me, I'm talking to you. We're looking in each other's eyes. So you ignore the other things in my body language, how I am. If my legs are moving, am I nervous or something? It's just eye to eye. You're ignoring all the other parts of a person. I feel eyes are not that important for me.
Do you think removing eyes as an element has expanded your audience or niche?
I don't paint for audience. I never did. And it just, आजकल है रीच क्या है वायरल हुई कितने लाइक आए कितना ये I don't paint for that. तो किस्मत है हो जाता है नहीं है तो नहीं है मतलब अगर कोई रील वायरल नहीं गई फिर तो मुझे लगेगा मेरा ये आर्ट वर्क अच्छा नहीं है ना I cannot paint for the validation of the world.
Yeah, I thought of this question that there's a contradiction in today's time with artists because, why, like you said, that art is not always trending. Creativity can't.
Art is timeless.
Yeah, exactly. Creativity can't be justified because of an algorithm. So, how do you strike that balance, or do you strike that balance to, uh, you know, make something or create something for social media, or you navigate your own personal style?
My style is constant only, but इधर उधर कभी तुक्के लग जाते हैं. But I was doing this series. I haven't completed it, but I started with this series called Women of India, and the first one I started with was Kashmir. The painting was called Zaisha. From Kashmir, then I went to Punjab, Fulkari. So I was just doing storytelling, and उसके बाद मैं सीधा हैदराबाद एंड निज़ामी कल्चर में आई जिसमें आई पेंटेड 3 Muslim women and altas and mehendis, and I did not know that time कि Hira Mandi is going to come.
Oh.
And हीरा मंडी का launch हो गया start, and then I took a lot of inspiration from the outfit, jewelry, like Rimple Harpreet के page पे outfits थे, फिर वो अदाए, and then I made that painting, and वो मतलब by luck उस time पे वो हो गया, and then Sanjay Leela Bansali production shared it, Sonakshi Sinha shared it. But then, people started messaging me and telling me that no, we don't want to keep this painting in our house because you've painted the bahifs, like what they. And that wasn't something that I was this was not my message that I wanted to convey through my canvas.
वही है ना यार, रोने की जो चीज है, देखेंगे, इंस्पायर हो गए, सुंदर बोलेंगे, पर घर पे रखने वाली बात आ जाती है तो फिर वो माइंडसेट आ जाता है। एट द एंड तो वो भी एक आर्टिस्ट ही थे।
डांसर्स थे, कितने अच्छे डांसर्स थे। सो मतलब लोगों के लिए तो आई हैव स्टॉप्ड पेंटिंग। हाँ, आई डू पेंट फॉर पीपल समटाइम्स और द अदर, बिकॉज तो मुझे लग रहा होता है कि आई एम इन नीड सम for some money, I want to buy my art supplies, I want to expand my team, I want to do something, तो मैं पोर्ट्रेट बना देती हूँ लोगों की, so it helps me with the easy cash, easy money, but that's not something I do.
And I think people should realize that art supplies are very expensive.
Yeah, very expensive.
Expensive, it's not cheap at all.
Yeah, plus GST, plus I don't know what all tax they put on.
I want to understand this very interesting thing. Do you see people as colors?
Yeah, like my mom is my yellow, my father's my red.
Yeah, like colors say so much about people, about yourself. So, like any particular color you always come back to in your paintings?
Right now it's emerald green,
The peacock.
the crimson red, rose red. I love purples also,
Dark purple.
like a violet. And I'm really into deep colors right now.
What color do you think I am?
Maybe like a crimson red.
Crimson red. Why? What made you say this?
I don't know, like your vibe is very like, red is a very fierce color, but it can also be subtle at times. But I think you have that fierce thing in you. Starting a podcast is also very fierce, like talking to other people, wanting to know about their life, doing that for a living, I think. So crimson red.
People call me yellow and blue. It's red. First time I've heard of red. Interesting. Any color you always stay away from?
Black.
Why?
I don't like black. I feel it used to be my favorite color. I used to have my room also painted black, but I feel black's very boring. It's very understated. There's no movement in it. For me, black is a very dead color. So instead of a black, I would always prefer a brown.
Brown is a very underrated color and people don't understand brown.
I love brown.
Yeah. The darkest brown जो होता है, दूर से जो black लगता है.
As yeah. So like दूर से वो black लगता है, but वो होता है brown में. So there is mystery in it. Black ही होता है. And black से जब lines भी बनाते हैं painting में, कुछ वो बहुत harsh लगती है. Over the time वो black थोड़ा oxidize होके grey सा, वो बड़ा dirty सा.
Faded सा.
तो मैं black से थोड़ा दूर रहती हूँ.
I want to jump on this very interesting question next, that what was the feeling when you came home after meeting Karan Aujla? Everyone knows that you made beautiful paintings for him and his family.
I didn't come home. I was in Bombay.
Yeah, but like bed पे बैठ के कैसा लगा?
It took me a week to get it inside me कि मैं मिल चुकी हूँ, क्योंकि मैं उस टाइम पे तो I met him and मैं तो ऐसे finger on your lips करके साइड में जाके बस बैठ गई. मैंने बोला ये क्या हो गया? It was like I wasn't meeting a celebrity. It was like I was meeting a friend, and he was very humble, very nice, and I'd been talking to him for 3-4 months, and हमारा coordination चल रहा था, and it was a surprise for his family, his wife especially. And then he made me speak to her also, and he loves his wife like to another T. Like he's obsessed with her. So matlab, like I saw that and I was like, cute. Find that in men. He's a very grounded man and he really misses his parents. and his roots are out there. Like his new song has come out, that Gabru song. It's all Punjab. You should see the music video. सारे खेत है उसमें and पंजाबी कल्चर और सारे सरदार जीप्स में बैठ के आ रहे हैं. मतलब प्रॉपर पिंड है उस गाने में जिसमें वो बड़ा हुआ है. So everybody is coming back to the roots from their Tupac era and Eminem era to this only.
So like, was he very particular in something he wanted?
Not at all.
He gave you creative freedom.
At all. He's one of my favorite clients. He told me he wants 3 portraits, 2 portraits of his parents and one with him and his wife. And I was just told that एक painting में you just incorporate the Golden Temple and एक painting में you make like a मेरे पुराने पिंड का घर. अब तो वो डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया तो मेरे पास फोटो नहीं है. So you just imagine it. And there was like this line of his that he told me कि मेरा सपना था कि मेरी मम्मी को ज्वेलरी बहुत पसंद थी और आप ज्वेलरी अच्छी बनाते हो तो मेरी मम्मी को ना बहुत सुंदर ज्वेलरी बनाना. एंड आई डोंट नो बट उसके बाद मेरे को कोई मैसेज ऐसा नहीं कि ये चेंज कर दो वो. ही गेव मी हिज पेरेंट्स सिग्नेचर्स आल्सो जो पहले राशन कार्ड में होते थे. आई इनकॉर्पोरेटेड दैट इन द पेंटिंग आल्सो. एंड ही जस्ट टोल्ड मी कि बस अगर मेरे मम्मी पापा आज होते तो उनको वैसे ही कपड़े बनाना, उनको वैसे ही. एंड इट जस्ट टच्ड माय हार्ट.
Nice, beautiful. Something else that stayed with you?
His love for his parents and his wife. He has love from all around the world. I don't know what, 10-15 million followers.
Even more, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. The last time I checked, it was like 15 million. I don't know. But it's his roots, it's his family that keeps him what he is. Because in the end, like his wife has seen him go through what he has gone through. They dated for 11 years before marrying each other. I met his wife also, and she told me about how they met in Canada and they dated for years. And that time he was not Karan Aujla. He was just a regular guy. And she fell in love with him, not what he is today. That stayed. It wasn't an algorithm, it wasn't a trend. That stayed. And he's very close to his sisters also. He's a family man. And he really respects everyone. So, yeah.
One thing I also wanted to understand is that what makes an art piece or something a collectible? Like, जैसे किसी चीज़ की बहुत resale value अच्छी होती है या
Signature style में.
example.
जैसे परेश माइती सर है, उनके बनारस के घाट वो पेंट करते हैं. परेश माइती एज एन आर्टिस्ट पीपल वुड रिकॉग्नाइज कि उनकी इंदिरा गांधी एयरपोर्ट पे बहुत आर्ट वर्क्स लगे हुए हैं. अभी जो नया T1 है उसमें एक बेल वाला स्कल्पचर भी लगा हुआ है. ही इज नोन फॉर हिज बनारस घाट्स. Then Jayashree Burman ma'am, his wife, is also an artist. She's known for these goddesses that she makes. Then MF Hussain के horses हो गए. So these are like signatures styles by the artist. So you should invest in something like that.
So it'll always sell upwards.
Yeah, art is a good investment.
Yeah. It's a very good investment.
Appreciating asset.
And किस और factor से
बहुत rare है.
exclusivity?
हाँ, exclusivity हो गया. जैसे commissioned काम कोई मुझसे करवा रहा है, अपनी portrait बना रहा है, उसकी कोई pricing उनको नहीं मिलने वाली है. That's like personal to them. Somebody, if they're buying a signature style from me, appreciate तो होता ही है. Art, if I started at saying 5,000 rupees 5 years ago, it's 10,000, 15,000 now. Patience चाहिए. You need to hold on to it. फिर देखना है कि when you have to let go of it or sell it. And art कभी भी इसलिए नहीं खरीदना चाहिए कि ये मुझे बाद में जाके पैसे कमाएगा. Art should be very personal. You should be able to connect to it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what will happen. Nobody's predicted the future. And आजकल ये जो fame की life है, it's like a किराए का घर. कभी ना कभी खाली करना ही पड़ता है. You don't know when you're famous and when you're not. And you cannot just be going by these algorithms and trending things. You don't know then how long your life is going to stay there. You need to stay true to your art and what you're doing.
I always think of it like कि कोई अभी बहुत ज़्यादा वायरल हो रहा है, कोई बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रेंड कर रहा है, कोई फेमस हो रहा है, तो इट्स अब दिन में एज़ वी आर वाचिंग देम, हमारे पास तो 24 घंटे ही है ना। अब कल को कोई और आ जाएगा, कल को कोई और आ जाएगा, घंटे तो उतने ही है ना जितना हम फ़ोन देख सकते हैं। इट्स नॉट कि हमें आज 24 मिल रहे हैं तो कल 25 मिल रहे हैं तो हाँ, हम और कंटेंट देख सकते हैं। घंटे तो उतने ही है, तो कोई तुम्हारी जगह लेगा ही आके। It's just how it works.
उसके बाद अभी मेरे को कॉपी कर दिया. What if I stop posting tomorrow? What if I go off social media and I'm still working in my studio? फिर उनके पास तो कुछ और करने को.
Have you seen anyone copying your style? Or
Yeah, a lot of people copy my.
when did you see? Tell me something fun.
या कुछ तो स्वीट से होते हैं, वो टैग ही कर देते हैं कि आओ देख लो मैंने सेम चीज बना.
From
हाँ, कई लोग बेचते भी है.
seriously?
And then my followers are very sweet. वो पता नहीं कहाँ से ढूंढ के फिर मुझे भेज देते हैं.
इसमें वो नहीं होता मतलब royalty.
ये ये सब लीगल सिस्टम और इसमें क्या ही घुसना. आई थिंक कोई कॉपी कर रहा है तुम्हें तो इससे अच्छा कॉम्प्लीमेंट.
Yeah, I always say that if you're being copied, you're doing something right.
जो लोग कॉपी नहीं करते वो बकवास करते हैं क्योंकि वो कॉपी नहीं कर पा रहे. तो मैं तो यही सोचती हूँ. पहले बहुत रोती थी कि मेरा काम कॉपी हो गया है, ये क्या है, बिकॉज पीपल वर गोइंग इनटू एग्जीबिशंस एंड सेलिंग द सेम. And then I think I don't remember. I've stopped tagging my collectors also and the people who buy my work because बड़े सारे आर्टिस्ट उनको डीएम करके पूछने लग जाते हैं कितने की पेंटिंग बेची, हम सस्ते में बना देंगे.
That a lot of collaborations are picking up right now. Like journal brands are partnering up with fashion brands, and then they're taking their prints in their journals, and artists like you are launching their t-shirts and stuff like that. So how can you monetize your art in different verticals? Maybe a collaboration. I saw that you made a calendar as well. So like what are the different aspects of monetizing your paintings other than paintings?
Calendar is something that I do every year and I sell them. And it's at a very minimal price. I always keep it anywhere between 1,000 to 1,500 rupees. And it has all my paintings in it. And I always design it myself. And it's like a piece of my art that everybody can afford.
Yeah.
Like maybe I would like to collaborate with a jewelry brand and maybe they could design jewelry with me that resonates with my art as well. Or maybe like some clothing brand where they do these Indian clothes and the karigars, and we could collaborate and create something like that. Yeah. I could do it like with an existing brand, like for their Diwali,
Yeah.
something festive.
Advent calendars इतने आते हैं उस टाइम पे, Christmas टाइम पे. Imagine a huge ass Advent calendar with your painting and some nice luxury brand like a For Essentials or something. It can be like amazing.
These international brands also now during Diwali time, like Gucci, Hermes, Dior are collaborating with Indian artists.
Yeah, I saw.
Zara collaborated with an Indian artist last year for the.
Yeah.
That's something I can see myself.
Yeah, I think you should plan something for Diwali with these brands, or maybe like some very Indian rooted brand and do something out of it because it's a peak Diwali season.
Yeah.
It should be very interesting. I just thought of an advent calendar and now it's in the images in my brain. It can be nice because I think collaborations are very challenging. It keeps your brain going because there's something new. Like आप जो कर रहे हो आपके comfort zone से बाहर लेके जा रहे हैं आपको, and you're challenged to think something very different. And it is so nice. Like I love collaborations. Like कुछ भी दो टेढ़े मेढ़े brands साथ आके कुछ और बना रहे हैं. I love that.
But collaborations can also be very tough.
Yeah.
Because now everything's become very monetized. and everything is in an Excel format. And as an artist, I'm Excel challenged. Anything that is very organized and structured.
Rows and columns can't do.
I'm a non-punctual person. I work according to my mood.
But you were quite punctual today.
Yeah, for a change.
So, Pavni, tell me, whenever you walk into someone's place, what are some paintings or artists you see and you know that the person has absolutely sick taste?
Right now it's Thota Vaikuntham.
Okay.
His works, like, they really inspire me. And if I see it at someone's house, then I know this person has really good taste and a very big pocket also. Paresh Maiti sir, Jayashree Burman, Seema Kohli, then Hussain.
Hmm.
So yeah, these are the artists that I look forward to seeing in people's homes.
Do you think people in Delhi are open to Indian artists that much?
Yeah,
Because I've seen that थोड़ा दिल्ली में westernized culture या western artists are more respected than Indians. And if I go to the south, then Indian artists फिर भी ज़्यादा दिखते हैं मुझे.
I don't agree to this. Like, I represent like Northern Indian culture mostly on my canvas. And I feel people are very open now. पहले होता था कि रेनेसां टाइप की पेंटिंग दिखनी चाहिए, वो मोनालिसा टाइप, या फिर वो जैसे कुछ पहले वो वर्साई के पैलेसेस होते थे, फ्रेंच रोम, ये सब. But I think India has so much to offer.
Yeah, 100%.
Monuments, palaces, our culture. People are open towards it. It should just go with the aesthetic of their home. It totally depends on the interior also. वैसे भी maximalist के बारे में हम बात कर रहे थे, तो people's homes are also, बीच में एक पूरा आया था कि वो जापानी टाइप के जो घर होते हैं जिसमें फर्नीचर ही नहीं था ये वो, but people are again moving towards like maximalism and वो सीलिंग में भी देखते हो वो क्या होता है मुझे नहीं पता, वो जैसे रोमन
पेंटिंग्स हैंड ड्रॉन होते हैं.
वो पीओपी से वो निकलता है, पिलर्स पे भी आजकल लोग आर्ट करवा रहे हैं, तो it's
कोविड के बाद शिफ्ट आ गया है.
like this blue you wouldn't see in a house 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like you'll see blues, greens, wallpapers people are using. So like पहले houses, I think, I don't know, but एक सेट पैटर्न होता था, वैसे ही घर बनते थे सबके. लाइक माय डैड इज अ बिल्डर, तो एक एलिवेशन पसंद है, वैसे ही सारे घर ही है. बट अब मैं देख रही हूँ लोग अपने पर्सनालिटी को बहुत ज्यादा रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं अपने घर से. लाइक
I think people have started spending on themselves. आफ्टर कोविड एक बहुत बड़ा शिफ्ट आया है कि पहले लोग सेव करते थे या ऐसी चीज़ों पे स्पेंड कर देते थे, अब वो खुद पे खर्च करते हैं. अब चाहे वो एक्सपीरियंस के फॉर्म में हो, चाहे वो कंसर्ट्स के फॉर्म में हो, चाहे वो घर हो, चाहे वो ट्रैवलिंग हो, अपने आप पे खर्चा करना शुरू कर दिया है. और फिर जब अपने आप पे खर्चे करते हो तो फिर वो डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स हो जाता है, जिसका आर्ट एंड इंटीरियर्स एंड हाउस इज अ बिग सेगमेंट. क्योंकि पहले होता था हाँ घर ठीक है,
एक ही टाइप के सोफे होते थे, वो एक ही पेंटिंग, वो 7 हॉर्सेस रनिंग, वो मनी वाली एक आउल, वो सेट रूल्स चल रहे थे. बट पीपल आर वेरी ओपन नाउ. आई थिंक हर एक फील्ड में अब इंडिया को बहुत ज्यादा इंडिया की चीजें जो पहले होती थी वो आगे आ रही है. जैसे टर्मरिक लाटे, वो हल्दी वाला दूध हो गया. फिर खाने में भी देखो, रिजोटो इतना लोग ट्रफल ऑयल के साथ खाते हैं, दैट्स एक्चुअली खिचड़ी व्हाट वी बीन ईटिंग. एंड आई फील आवर कल्चर हैज अ लॉट टू ऑफर एंड नाउ पीपल आर रियलाइजिंग इट, क्योंकि सब इतना वेस्टर्नाइज हो चुका था. आप डिजाइनर्स पे भी देख लो, फैशन डिजाइनर्स में वो सारे क्लोथिंग में भी पुरानी एम्ब्रॉयडरीज वापस आ रही है, जरी का काम वापस आ रहा है.
because now Indians are realizing this is what is unique about them as an identity, as a, क्योंकि आप कहीं बाहर जाओगे आप उन्हीं की तरह बनोगे, फिर आपकी क्या आइडेंटिटी है? Your culture and your heritage is what makes you you. आप उदयपुर जाओगे, like I've seen so many people shopping from Udaipur for their homes, for their offices. Like this has been such a hub. I never knew. I'm like recent enlightenment.
फर्नीचर बहुत अच्छा मिलता है वहाँ पे, स्कल्पचर्स बहुत अच्छे मिलते हैं, वो ट्रेडिशनल मिनिएचर पेंटिंग्स. जो मिनिएचर पेंटिंग्स, मुझे उसका नाम नहीं पता, बट एक कोई मिनिएचर पेंटिंग होती थी जिसमें एक ब्रश यूज करते थे जिसमें एक ही बाल होता था, फिर उसको मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास से देखना होता है.
हाँ हाँ
देर आर पीपल हु विल गो बाय द स्टैंडर्ड्स कि ठीक है आजकल ये ट्रेंड में चल रहा है, बट वो ट्रेंडी चीज 1 साल 2 साल के बाद ट्रेंड चेंज हो जाएगा.
तो सारा खर्चा कर दी. What is your dream collaboration or your dream project?
I think Sabyasachi.
Sabyasachi. In what, like, what do you want?
Like my end goal, like right now for 2 3 years, would be like my art to be at his stores, because his stores are art museums.
Yeah.
So you get lost in it, and everything's India.
And you go, you will sit there for like 1 hour, आपको नहीं पता लगेगा.
एक वॉल में अगर 20 पेंटिंग्स भी है ना, वो अगर हम अपने घर में लगाएंगे, it looks very weird, but it's everything is so well curated, and he has an eye for it. Yeah. Not just in his clothing, in his bags, in his jewelry, in whatever he's doing. He's also doing like these sunglasses now. Everything like looks like art. Everyone's wearing Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel. It's just there, out there. But like these Indian designers, I think investing in something from them, that I think is a different thing to do.
Yeah. I was seeing last night, or I don't know, something like very recently, I was seeing a podcast by Sabyasachi himself, and he was talking about that he is he can see that his jewelry business is going to take over his clothing business in the next 2 3 years.
Yeah.
That's his vision, that he wants to like beat Tanishq and beat Kalyan, and what his jewelry business has given him in 1 year has this clothing line was not being able to give in the last 10 years.
Yeah, because there's a difference of price.
Yeah, ticket price, of course.
Pricing of his jewelry is like to another level.
Yeah.
And what he's charging is just for art.
Yeah. And plus he's targeting the New Yorkers and the Europeans.
Yeah.
And उनको तो मतलब
Harrods पे अभी he had his pop-up, then New York में. So he's actually representing our culture all around the world.
nice, interesting. I think I've got everything I wanted from this conversation. Just one last question. We do this with every guest. I've tweaked it a little from my last recording. We used to do what is the best piece of advice, but now we are doing what is the worst piece of advice we ever received.
वही करो जो सब कर रहे हैं, उस भीड़ में निकल जाओ, भीड़ में भीड़ का हिस्सा बन जाओगे, अपना कुछ करोगे क्या पता succeed हो जाओ. And I think your biggest support in life is your parents. So till you have them with you, I think you have everything. You're very rich. Stop chasing money, stop chasing fame.
I think I'll just like to leave it at that. It is beautiful as it is. Thank you so much, Pavani, for joining us today. It was quite insightful. We discussed on topics that were not planned, and that is the best way to do a podcast. And I hope you had a lovely time.
Thank you, I did.
Wishing you the very best with your journey ahead in life. And
Best too. I hope you become famous like the podcasters. You see, I've not seen a woman podcaster that's very famous. I feel you're that one.
thank you so much. It was something huge. But yeah,
Come the Ranveer of
I don't want to be. No, I'll be.
March, whoever, like whenever you see, podcast India में आजकल जो भी ज़्यादा viral हो रहे हैं, trend कर रहे हैं.
It's the Humans of Bombay girl only I've seen.
Yeah, that's
Karishma, yeah. But I'll be Muskan. I don't want to be anyone else.
yeah. See, you took my advice. Be unique.
That's I take it by my heart. If I want to be anyone, I'll be me.
Yeah.
Okay, Pavani. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week.